Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, so we are, I am putting on this, I actually finished most of it last night, but I did want to go ahead and show you guys it. Let me just start up my restream chat. Okay, so, alright, 1.4.4, and so this is what I thought would be a better fit. I made the meatball a little bigger and a little bit lower, so to give you guys an example. So it's just a little bit lower than PewDiePies, but I thought I would name the video when I complete it um, what's inside a Swedish meatball. So you guys can see I did a little door here. So we walk on in. The door opens. We close it. You guys can see this is floor 1. I haven't decorated it yet, but I would assume we would probably want to do like a, we'll say like, I don't know, crafting area, something like that. And then we'd want to go to floor 2. Go up to floor 2. And then we could have something else. Obviously we don't have enough light here. So we'll definitely need to put some more light up in there. I actually thought this would be plenty of light. Apparently that doesn't actually work. What I could use is glowstone. It's not a very good looking one, but it definitely keeps things... Actually, let's go ahead and do here. And we'll do every couple of blocks. That should keep them out. I don't think the lanterns help very much. I mean, I think they're just to make things look cool. But, yeah, I think we're going to have to pick something different. So like this. It will keep stuff out. There we go. It should help. I think. I think we could probably do this. Just kind of give it kind of an effect. Kind of looks like a face. Okay. All right. So yeah, floor 3. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna have to use this elevator, but you know, what can you do? This should prevent mobs from a 15 block area. I just think that the brightness of these isn't quite enough. So we'll have to figure out another way, you know? Like I do like these here. I mean, I like that. But it's not quite bright enough. I think we'll find more mobs in here when we leave. So, let's see here. Test the chat. Yeah, test it's good. Player 1, did you use texture pack? No. No, this is all I put this all in. Okay, so floor 4. Okay, so this is the 4th floor. Now, I have an option here to bring this up to the top of the meatball. Yeah. Now we've seen recently that PewDiePie put in a church here, so this is not a texture pack. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. If you're talking about for the picture, it's actually called a shader mod, and you have to use Optifine to use it. And what it does is it basically gives you enhanced lighting. So it gives you varimetric clouds. Those are varimetric clouds, and then of course the sun looks really nice, and then the water looks like real water if you look at it. You got reflections. Makes Minecraft look much better, but if you're using a laptop, I would say do not use this. If you're using a laptop, it will fry it. And if you don't have anything over I'm going to say if you want to burn your graphics card out, I would say you would probably need a 1070 Ti to run this safely, or a 2070 or higher graphics card. Did Jack Black burn down Pood's house? I don't think so, because I just seen his recent Let's Play, so I would say that yeah. I didn't get the chance to see that live stream, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see here the Pewd's thing here. Yeah. I would say that the one issue that you get is lights become really strange looking. There is a texture pack that fixes it, but yeah. I don't want to have to use a texture pack, but yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and shut this off. I mainly use it for, you know, until they come up with a better way. Player one. Until they come up with a better way. Yeah. Until they come up with a better way to get that thing. I mean, because they have milder ones. Like, I think that having the water look really cool like that, and the sun, you know, be round and look, you know, look better is definitely awesome. But I think that if they, what would be the best way to put it? I think if they just made it a little less, you know, just mild, you know. Do you see how it says block broken? It's probably because this is all growing in. Yeah, it just keeps saying block broken. Block broken this way. So, yeah, that's strange. Why is there a block? It kept saying block broken. Yeah, let me know what you think of this. It's just a little, like I said, I could bring the elevator up to the top here. The circuitry would actually come out the back of the meatball. You guys can actually see that I had to adjust the meatball to fit the circuitry. So, yeah. But that's pretty much that. I never noticed he had a completely glass roof. And he has a button here. I wonder what the button's for. He doesn't have a full enchanting. I guess you could do level 30 with that. I think I've been doing it wrong. Check out the IKEA tower. I'm not 100% sure this is how he meant it to be, but so I think that is actually missing on his tower, or he just breaks it out and replaces it, but yeah. Player 1, Prudy just made a video and Jack burnt down his tree. Yeah, they were doing some fight thing over here. I thought it was funny. So yeah, we finished the meatball. I can't really think of anything else to put in here except for you know, basically make this a base. You know, like you could put it. We could put an enchanting room in here. Like we could have floor 1. We could have like an enchanting area. I guess we could go ahead and decorate it a bit. Let's see, bookshelves. Let's see here. I shouldn't need this stuff anymore. Actually, let me go ahead and just get. I'll throw that out. I'll need cobblestone. I'll need that. The rest of this can go. I think actually we want to keep this and this, but the rest can be deleted. Okay, so we could put the so let me see, enchant. Oh. We could put like the enchanting like right there. Then we could do does it do level 30? I have no idea. I think we'd probably want to fill that wall in. Are there meat racks in Minecraft? No, they're mods. They're mods. Let me see, / game mode. Let me see here. I have level 12. So let me go ahead and make sure nothing comes in and kills me. Let me see. So /XP add. I think we would probably want to do, what is it? Is it 5,000 or 50? 50 and then level, we'll say, try that. Oh, wait a minute, yeah. No, we want to do 50, or wait a minute, it would be 5,000, 5,000 XP, so the amount and then level, and then we'll want to do, let's do 40 levels. I gotta do the player in, okay. / XP add my name, amount 5,000. And then, so I guess I could do we'll just do 50 levels. So now we have 60, so we could check to see if this is actually enough. I need some lapis as well. / give let's go Minecraft lapis, and we'll do 64. There we go. Okay, so you do get a level 30 off of this. Okay, we got a double off of that. Pretty good. So I guess if you were going to do that, if we were going to have the enchanting room here, we would probably also want, see, so you'd want the enchantment room, and then we'd probably want like some crafting stations here. Like maybe we could do, let me see. Let's do like some chests here. Just a regular chest. I would think we'd probably want to, yeah, I should be able to run chests here. Actually, no, I'd want to have it on the outside. So we could, let's see, maybe do chest here. Do a chest for our stuff, and then we could do, see, so I would think we would probably want to do like a brewing station. So I'll probably do something like this, like a brewing stand, and then we'll do a barrel. I actually wonder how to make a barrel. I noticed that he uses a lot of these, so you go barrel. You could have your enchanting stuff in there. And then we'd probably want to fill it with water bottles, and we probably would need a cauldron. So, cauldron, water, and then we'd probably need some bottles and stuff. So, you'd want your cauldron here. How you doing, man? Is it Official Manson Gaming UK? Is that what it is? I think I might have butchered that, but I'm doing good. I am just basically designing, making PewDiePies Meatball decked out with an elevator. I haven't quite finished the top yet, but it does work. So yeah, it's obviously not exactly like his, but I watched his video the other day and I noticed he did a bunch of changes. This was all changed to half slabs. Yeah, and then he has a church here instead of the sheep area. So he has a church here. Yeah, I'm not going to add that stuff in, but we do have the basic, you know, Swedish. Let's see. Yeah, that's me. I've been a sub for a long time. Just never get a chance to get in any say hello. Huh. Well, I appreciate it. Okay, so we just need. I would assume that this would not be kept completely stocked up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say we'll have some water bottles in there. That's cool. It's an animation. Yeah, so you have your water to fill up water bottles and so on, although you'd probably want an infinite water source, but this will work. Okay, and then we'd probably want a crafting table, I'd say. See, crafting table. What do you prefer, Minecraft over CrazyCraft? I actually don't like mods. I think it makes the game too complicated, and every time an update comes, it usually means that you gotta basically not play the new update unless you just want to mess around with a snapshot. But to me, it's not really like Minecraft, so I don't really play mods. But I bet you there'll come a day when I'll get bored and I'll want, you know, I either will stop playing Minecraft again for a couple years, or I'll yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm actually wondering if I shouldn't put the stuff, like put the crafting table there. You have your little brewing area. I definitely think that having an infinite water source is the better way to go. Yeah, I think having an infinite water source is the way to go. Just have it underneath the cauldron. So basically, so yeah, you'd have your infinite water source. Yeah, so that would work. And then you have your crafting area and probably another barrel next to the crafting area for stuff. So this would be like just like an all-purpose crafting area. Go ahead and close this up. All-purpose crafting area. You got your enchanting area. I would definitely say that we should do some sort of storage. I think we could do storage here. But there isn't anything blue that I could put above this. Like there isn't any kind of half slabs or anything. I could definitely like try to deck it out with like I could do this kind of stuff, like just put bookshelves behind it just to kind of hide the fact that it's there. And let's see, what else could we put on top here? I could do glass. I could do some sort of glass, or I could just have it like that. I think that would be fine. So you have your storage area for stuff. So you have your like lapis, and then diamond swords and junk would be in there. So just a little bit of, you know, level 1, right? So you could just come in the door and kind of mess around with the stuff. I would say I don't know about anything else. Let's see. So let's go to floor 2. And this has still got skeletons in it. It's just not quite bright enough. Yeah, these lanterns are just aesthetically pleasing, but they definitely are not. So let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Something like that could work. That ought to keep mobs from being in here. I don't know what we would do with floor 2, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what this could be. Let's see here. I did forget to do this, though. Something like that. So did I do that downstairs as well? Yeah, it's here. It's just the bookshelves. So there are some things we could do. Like, I don't know. I think PewDiePie likes the barrels more. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back up to floor 2. What do you... Oh, okay. So... Yeah, I definitely appreciate the subs for sure, you know? It's, I will say that recently, I have been having so many people say I'm basically using some kind of a sub bot, you know, and it's been getting on my nerves, honestly. I mean, it doesn't make me want to quit or anything, but it just makes me want to scream at somebody because, yeah, I'm like, just because you have a lot of subscribers, I've seen channels that have sub bots. I do. So I don't know what we can make of this area, but I do know that the top floor should be like another bedroom, I think. So so let's just skip. Oops. Let's just skip. Go straight up to floor 4, I think it is. Yeah. So I would think like this would be the cool bedroom area, and I think you'd probably want your... I don't know if you'd want your bedroom right by... Yeah, I don't think you'd want it right by... I think you'd want to have like your own, like a room, like, so we'd probably want to do something like this. Have a little room, you know, kind of tucked away from everything. So you'd have your room, and then we could have the bedroom set right here. I don't know if this area is technically big enough for a bedroom. Yeah. I could also make it, let's see here. So I would think, because this is inside, we would probably want to do a cool door. Let's see, door. What kind of door? Probably a wood one. I don't know which one would be better. We could try. Let's try this. This. Let's try all of these doors here. So that's not bad looking. That kind of looks like a scary door. That one you can see through. It's kind of jaily. This one's, I don't know. And then this one's kind of medieval. I would say that the red door is probably the more modern looking. I don't know. We'll see which one. And I would think maybe you'd probably want to have two. Two like that. And then, so some old tricks that I used to do would be you grab a bed. So you say, so bed. And I'm thinking we probably would want to do blue, or no, we'd want to do yellow. So you'd want to have your bed, like, I'd say like here. So this would be the bedroom. Let's see, or maybe here. It's not even, so that would be more even, and we could kind of cut this area off, I think. So it would be like, oh, that's not the right color. So you'd have it like so. Let's see, let's get rid of that, and I'm gonna just make it look nice. So you got your roof here, part of the roof, and then I think we could probably do some cooler stuff with this. So I would say, let's see, slabs. Let's see what kind of slabs they got now. Slabs. We could try white. Try those two. I don't think these would all look bad. I think we probably could try prismarine. Prismarine bricks. Or we could go wood. I would assume that brown oak wood would probably be the better if you were gonna, because it matches it, but something like that. Yeah, something like that maybe, or let's see here. What about white? Yeah, but I think if I was to do this, we would want to do this. Something like this maybe. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, those don't look very nice at all. I would think that the smooth would look the best. Like that, and then we could use, let's see, fence. See, I think we could go, because the door is red, we can go with this. So we could do something like this. Kind of sucks that, yeah, that would actually not look very good. Yeah, if it was a bedroom, we would definitely not want to use this. So you got your door, bedroom door. Probably would have secret storage and stuff in here, but I'm not going to do that. There's not enough room. I could technically make this room a wee bit bigger. We could do this instead. I think that that will help me out a little bit. Yeah, it'll definitely help out a lot if I was to make this room a little bigger. Yeah. Get a little bit of the skylight up there. I don't know if we'd actually want that though. Let's go ahead and just block that off. So this way I could have the bed like away from things. It could be like this. It could be like that, and we could kind of work. Could do that. See. So let's see here. I would think we could do some kind of like rustic look. We could go wood. I think wood might be the best way to go. So let's see, slab. I think birch might be a good way to go. Or even the red. You know? Like, so basically, you go like this. And then you grab the fence posts. So where's the red ones? There we go. And you do something like this. Do something like this, and then you put something like that. Can't really tell. I mean, I definitely messed with it, but you can't really tell. Kind of fix it up a wee bit, just make it look. It seems very crowded to me, and then you don't have any of this space over here, unless you want to walk across your bed. I don't think that this is actually the place to do it, unfortunately. If you're going to have a bed in here, it's just not big enough. So I'm thinking he's already got the house, which he's pretty much been consistently sleeping in, so I'm going to go ahead and say that we probably... Yeah, we probably could do, like, leave this room here. Let's go down to floor 3. Oh, that's not floor 3. That's floor... Let's see. I have a feeling we're missing an item from floor 3. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here and see what's up. Floor 3. It does have an item. Yeah, I noticed that sometimes the item would get kicked out of this, so I added this glass on here to keep it. Okay, floor 3. Okay, so this is why floor 3 didn't work. It's because... Okay. Floor 3 didn't work because it's not hooked up. So let's see here. This is where the buttons are. So you got 2 buttons there, and then this would be floor 2, I think. Floor 2. Okay, so floor 2, I would assume is going to be like this. So let's grab ourselves a repeater. And that would probably need to go into another repeater. And then some redstone. And then that redstone dust is going to get lit up. Okay, and then this also needs to be hooked up. I'm assuming the same thing. It would be a repeater. And it looks to me like I did this on it. Yeah, so it goes through here. Yeah. Okay, so that will fix whatever problems we were having with it. So we should be able to stop on those floors now. Hey, what's up, Memer? Sorry I didn't see your thing. I was deep into thought trying to think of how to, do... I was thinking like this would probably be floor 2, 3 would probably be better for a bed because you have more space and it has this symmetrical doorway here. So I'm thinking to do let me see, lapis blocks, and we'll use redwood. See how it looks. I already had some redwood. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. So I was thinking maybe the thing about this is that, yeah. So one bed, and doing and then we just kind of do and then we would need to get rid of this brown here. So let's see here. I could move it away one. I think moving it one away would probably be the better way to go. Yeah. We kind of want it away from the wall anyway. And this way we can actually hang the lantern. So I'm thinking we do the bed one away from the wall. Keep it symmetrical. I can hear a villager. He's just like, So then we do this. And then we can do solid lapis or even gold, diamonds. But I think that's pretty much the coolest bed that I know of. If it was a symmetrical room, so I would think if it was me, I'd probably want bookshelves. So like you know, for reading. So you'd have your bookshelves here. Maybe have some bookshelves right there, and then see what else we could do. Actually, I think we would probably want to take advantage of that area. Maybe even just have one set of bookshelves. Yeah, one set of bookshelves, and then maybe have a lantern, and then. So yeah, so this is although it looks cool, I think we could go. We could probably try this with actual. I know it's striking, you know, it being that, but I would think that it would be better that way. And we could also do. Could do a lighting glitch up above it. So like that. And then it would give you artificial light even though there isn't any. So the bed would be all lit up. So you'd have your bed there, and then should we, I think we probably should make rooms. I do need to look. Okay. So it was the top floor is where I actually built the room. Okay, so it is right there. So that's where we'd want our doors. I picked red because nothing really matches blue, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I don't know if PewDiePie would actually use so much, because he just put a little bit of blue, but I'm like literally going America style with this, you know, Austin Powers styled. Like seriously. Okay, let me mark the next room. Go ahead and put that back. Okay, so that's probably the only thing I haven't done is that we're going to keep getting mobs in here. Gonna keep getting mobs until it gets ridiculous. Yeah, I probably shouldn't mess around with this honestly so much. I mean, once I got the elevator and the meatball, it should be good, but I figured I could try to do. I'm not really good. I haven't made memes before. So I thought, you know, yeah, I thought, let's see, so let's go to floor 2. Call it down to us. Okay. Floor 2. It's just got so much blue and yellow, it's almost funny. Yeah, I don't know what we could make out of this room, honestly. We could do like a nether portal or something. I don't know. I do think that floor, this is for the bed, so that's good. Yeah. There's other things we could do too. Was you can't see. I mean, you can see that the bed is yellow, but what if I was to switch this out for yellow? Yeah. So with the with the barrels, I think they might actually look good. You know, in there, just some extra storage. Bookshelf. I don't know what else I should do in here. I could probably do some armor stands and stuff. And I would think that this would probably need to just be a wall. Just look better flat. And then this is, yeah, this is just an area. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah. The lanterns are kind of, yeah. I regret these here. Just because they stick into it. But as long as you're looking at it like this, it's okay. Yeah. So a little bed. um, I think that's pretty much it for now. I don't really have any other stuff that I think I'd want to do. These definitely don't help with mobs, but yeah. So I gotta think of some more stuff before I can do a machinima with this, like, if this is the bedroom. And then, I mean, who wouldn't want to sleep on the top floor? But in all reality, if you were smart, you'd sleep on the bottom floor. Okay, so the elevator got called down somehow. Let me see here. Okay, something is crossed. The wires are crossed. Let me check this. So when you hit the floor, it's possible some water got in here. Let's see here. Because it's not stopping quite right. Actually, let's just get rid of all of that stuff. Okay, so when we are calling it, it's not staying. So that would say that something's wrong here. The insta-call is definitely hooked up correctly. Yeah, insta-call is hooked up correctly. We have our item here. Yeah, we have our item. So that looks all good. So what else could it be? Okay, so we're getting some mobs spawning in the circuitry. That's not really what would cause any problems though. Let's see here, kind of. Throw some glowstone all over. Okay, so we are hitting the up and down button from one of these floors. Let's see. So it would be this one. The up button. Let's go in. Yeah, that looks all hooked up. Yeah, it sucks because you can't see into it. This isn't interfering with anything. So this floor is definitely tripping. So yeah, when we hit this, it did a double pulse. So it means that when you hit this, it basically sent 2 pulses into this. What the hell is this doing in here? Yeah, that's not even supposed to be here. There's no reason for it to be here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everything's hooked up correct. It's very hard to tell when you're inside of a building what's going on. So the easiest way to do it would be to excuse me, grab a button and see what happens when we hit this. So we're on this floor, so try instant extension. Yeah, it opened the... So this is actually not supposed to happen. This door... It basically means that... Okay. Yeah. Okay, so... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Something like this. Okay, so... So this door is set wrong, which is kind of odd. That means something's definitely a foul here. Yeah, the door should be, so that means it's set. That means that it's on, even though it should be off. Yeah, this should be off. Okay. And I think that's actually what it was. It's because the floor below us was active, and then I flew up to another floor. So let's try it again. Yeah. So I was on this floor, and that floor was active, and there's actually, it takes a trick, so we are on floor 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So you hit 3 on the way down, and you send a signal down, and you just wait, and then it should actually call the elevator, so we have to send the signal down. Should reset it, but alright, it's being stopped. Let's go ahead and do instant extension. Okay. So yeah, that floor is set. Yeah. It's still on, so that's kind of crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and reset it. There we go. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like nobody should ever, at any point, excuse me, nobody at any point should be, like, it's not meant for 2 or 3 people. But I did make it so you could lock somebody out of the floor. So if you're on floor 4 and you don't want anybody going up there, just basically leave the elevator on the on position, or you can actually trap somebody on the top floor by leaving it on the on position as well. It's kind of like a troll I built into it, so... But yeah, in hindsight, if I wouldn't have been going through floor to floor, I probably wouldn't have had any issues. Okay, this is going to be that. Okay, I think this is okay for right now. I'm kind of tired. I don't know why I'm so damn tired, but... Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I think it's just because I didn't go to bed till later. So yeah, I think we've completed this. I think it needs some decorating. Honestly, it just needs some decorating. It needs some decorating, but I think other than that, we've got we've kind of got our machinima going. I think that the stuff really doesn't matter, but excuse me. The idea being that PewDiePie has a little elevator that shoots him into the meatball, and I have an elevator on his world that puts you up, you know, in a deluxe suite. So, kind of like a hotel. Yeah. I definitely think it's something I could make a little short 30-second video, you know, on. Yeah, I would probably do it like this. You know, I'd probably be like with no hand. So we can go like this. And I'll do it with the shader on. And then we'll go, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick stream, kind of show people what I had already made. We have just hit the hour mark. Yeah, we just hit the hour mark, and yeah, just hit the hour mark. Hey man, sorry I didn't make it to the last couple of streams. Oh, it's okay, Alpha Dog. You know, it helps support my channel. I don't know why, but my video is lagging and buffering like crazy. There we go. Weird, it was buffering. Anyway, yeah, I'm ending it right now. If you want to see though, just really quick. So I basically finished the meatball. I changed it to a smaller meatball. Slightly different. Yeah. I had to make the base of it way bigger, Alpha Dog, but I did add in this 3x3 door. And then we can go ahead and we can go up to the top floor, let's just say. Now I had to use my slower elevator that's more multiplayer friendly because of the animals, but yeah. So this is like the top floor. I haven't really decorated it yet, but let's see, floor 3. Floor 3 I made the bedroom, so I don't know. I mean, it's the only place I could make the room for it. Oh wow, that's really cool. Cool man, good job. Thanks. Yeah. We yeah, I don't know, like I said, the top floor would be the one, but because of the way the meatball is, this is the only place you could fit the bedroom in. So I was trying to think of ideas to decorate it, but I don't think it really matters, honestly. I don't think it really matters because I'm just going to do a quick machinima and hope that PewDiePie actually sees it. You know? I'm thinking that I should probably do, I'm thinking I should probably do this. Go up here and make it so you can't, let's see, on each floor. So it would be, so you don't see the redstone there. Yeah. You can't really see anything anyway, so I'm kind of thinking, you know, I'm thinking you can only see just slightly into the next room, as you can see. Yeah, you can only see slightly, so yeah. And then of course I didn't finish the rest of it. I was going to have it go to the roof, but I put a little mock-up on the top there, and you know, you can see it pretty bad from the house, so it's not like I could just put it there. Yeah, it's not like I could just put it there and you wouldn't see it. You actually would see the top of the elevator. So the top of the elevator would be pretty much like this. The smallest I could make it would be probably that high. That's probably the smallest I can make the top, but so I figured I would have to just, you know, yeah, so you would see it up there. I don't know. I decided it would be easier to just not have it go up to the very top, just have it stop up here. So, yeah. But it's pretty, I mean, it's definitely cool. I think if I got rid of a lot of this stuff, you know, like this stuff up here, because you don't really need it, I could actually use it for more, for space, you know? Yeah, so we could just do something like that. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it wide open because you aren't going to see it anyway, especially if I do that. It'll just look like it goes up to another floor, but you can see the skylight up here. Yeah, so pretty cool though. So yeah, I'm going to do a test run and then you tell me what you think of it. We'll do a test run. I'm pretty sure that the shader is going to cause it to look a little bad, but we'll see. Ah! I pushed the button too soon. I always forget that I should have a good guy circuit. So I basically start out here, right? And then let's see, I would go, I'd obviously be recording. And so we would basically start out like this, you know, like, and we'd look at the Sven, you know. That's weird. So we'd look at Sven. Yeah. And then we'd be like, you know, oh yeah, check it out. Here's the farm. There's the IKEA tower. You know, obviously we're missing the church, but we go out here, you know. And then we take a look at the Meatball. Go ahead and hit the Meatball, close it. Right? So we can kind of see things. And then we could go ahead and just pick a floor. We could go like this. We'll go, yeah, let's go up to here. That is supposed to be that, I think. Supposed to be that. Or no, I did make it this. Yeah. Then you come in and be like, oh yeah, there's the bed right there. There we go. Yeah, these glowstones, they're like blinding. Yeah, I tried, I mean, I could just put torches all over, but yeah. Yeah. That would be the end of the tour. I could probably end the video with that. With the meatball. You're really good at this stuff. Are you going to be recording later? Yeah, I think me and my son, we're gonna do a yeah, we'll be doing actually, you know what? I probably am going to be making some redstone stuff tonight. Yeah, I'll probably jump back on in probably, I don't know, probably after dinner. So kind of later. But what I actually want to work on is I made a version of this that I wasn't very happy with. Let me go ahead and show you. Where is it? So this little device right here is a infinite XP storing machine. Whenever you load the world, it has a tendency to want to stop. So basically when you come onto the world, you have to have a restart button. And then, I don't know why, but that's stuck there. But basically, sorry about the noise. So basically what this does is it basically constantly smelts things. And so I made this a dual version. So what it does is it basically cooks cactus and burns bamboo constantly, right? And you can see that these are all stored up. So just to kind of show you an example, like these ones haven't actually started yet. The hoppers actually need to be filled with the cactus first in order for it to work. So originally I was using a minecart system for this, where the minecart just goes back and forth, and it would equally spread, but I had to have a whole nother redstone contraption to basically keep this chest half full. So I'm going to have to redo the way that this works, but I'll just show you guys. So let me see, / game mode, survival. So yeah, so if you look, I have 0 XP. So if we were to come in here and take this out, you can see it got us level 5, right? And then level 7, level 10, and I don't think there's any more. Yeah. So so yeah, you could basically use, they say 5 is supposed to be the max, but I could tell you right now that if I was, let's see, where would this actually go? It would be in this chest. So you can get up to level 30 when this thing finishes, if you let it completely finish. But the way that I have it set up, it's never gonna do that. Because I have one side feeding it from one way and one side feeding it from the other. So I was going to work on a better version of this. I'm actually thinking what I need to do is I need to have this facing this way. Yeah, I need to have that facing a different direction, and then that way I could have these both feeding it. So I guess that's something I could do right now. I could actually do this. I could, let's see, go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, the bamboo, it gets filled up so quick. It's not even funny. It gets filled up so fast. So let's see. I think, yeah, I don't think that doesn't work. It's okay. So so yeah. So what I could basically do is get rid of these. I'm gonna need one of them, but the rest can go. Yeah, we'll remake this real quick just because. Okay, so I need a furnaces. So furnace. I need a furnace. We need some redstone, lever, hopper. I think that's it. And chests. I just need a regular chest though. Trap chest. Yeah, just a regular chest. So, That's awesome, dude. Yeah, so it basically uses um, a one tick generator. I've seen a couple guys making these. I'm gonna just stay away from it so we don't hear it. But what it does is, because the sand is being rocked back and forth. You know, I actually am curious. Like, look at how much of that is actually sticking there. Let me do this. Now, if you put 2 of these machines on your world, more than 2, it will corrupt your world and break it. So this is something that I wouldn't recommend using, honestly. I wouldn't recommend using it because if you actually screw something up, your world will be, you won't be able to access it again. It'll glitch it. It does a 1 tick bug. So I was actually just thinking wood water. And then I think we can go ahead and turn blocks off. Yeah, weather, I don't think we want weather. I think we only want weather to be like maybe 5%. Okay, so we shouldn't hear it now. So I'm curious why this isn't yeah, it should actually be kicking it in there and not getting stuck on the lip of the sand. That's an awful lot to be getting stuck there. I think now that we've added the water here, yeah, now that we've added the water here, it should fix that problem. Can't do it with the cactus though, unfortunately. Anything that might land on the lip would just be instantly destroyed. So I think that this, yeah, look, it is getting stuck there again. I don't think there's anything we could do about it, honestly. Maybe remove this stuff. But yeah, that's an awful lot to be getting stuck in that area. I guess it really doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, yeah. Even if you lost 5 stacks there, it wouldn't matter. It shouldn't ever get stuck there. Yeah. But I have seen the cactus get destroyed, so I'm sure that you lose a little bit. Let's actually try something else. Let's see here. Let me go. Yeah. Let's try that. I was actually curious because I was curious that maybe if I just had it kick it over one more, you can see that it kind of hits the ceiling. So if I was to, let's say, do this, might actually help us. Yeah, and prevent it from doing that, and then maybe even do this. Something like that. Yeah, I could put a little bit of water source in here. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, so you can't run, you can only run 2 of these like this. Anything more than that and the thing breaks and you won't be able to load your world again. So it's something very dangerous. It's why I haven't put it in on my creative world, just because I would think, not my creative world, but my my survival world, because if it did that, yeah. So it just basically, the reason why I have it up there is so that wait a minute. So the reason I have it up there is so you don't hear it, right? Okay, so I'm thinking that if we had our machine starting here, we could actually have the water running right where they are, but I could have this one maybe over here. So something like that. Could have something like that, and then we have our furnaces over here. So let's just do 5 this time, and then you need the feeder. So I would think that maybe I would want it to be the other way. Yeah, I think I would want this to be the other way. Let me go ahead and fix this. So we'd want it to come... So we'd want 5 here. I'm actually thinking maybe I should just do it here. So like that. Okay, and then... So yeah, so the top feeds the items, and then this feeds this. So I think I could actually get away with putting it directly underneath. So one more over and we should be good. So basically I could have the overflow. It's actually an overflow chest is what would be here. But this runs over it. And then this would feed cactus into... directly into this. So yeah, I have to just fix it first, but let me see here. I will do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Whoa, good thing I don't have any redstone, huh? And then we'll take this cactus because it takes quite a long time to get that built up. And then we will, let's see here. I think we can, oh, you can't actually get underneath there. It's okay, I will just do this. I will get up here. No redstone yet. There we go. Okay, so this should go in here now. Oh, okay, wait a minute. There we go. Thought something looked wrong there. So this is going to come across here, and what we could do is we could actually do just save one of these. We could just have it go into the chest there, and I can get rid of that. So this will it's going to cost us one more than we want, but so then we do a chest here going into that, and then these all. This would be where we get our fuel from. So that fuel is going to come through here and go into a chest, which I would say you probably would want it to be like this. And then we'll have our other ones coming through here. And then this is what makes it store the XP for you, is this redstone. So it doesn't allow it to, it just stores it, so that way you can collect your XP. So to kind of hurry this along, I'm going to go ahead and add in those cactuses. It takes quite a long time for it to build up and get these things full. So to kind of simulate it, to simulate it for you guys, because let's see here. Yeah, because we've been collecting we've been collecting a lot of this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna basically just fill it up. We know that eventually it would fill up. I will say that the cactus is much slower, but yeah, I think I could also do this a little bit better. They have to be 2 away from each other, but I could use an item sorter on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this up here. I believe this is where it goes. Yeah, so... Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. I wish I knew how to copy all. Because I would like to just fill up a chest or two with this, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill these up. So in order for this to work, you have to get this to be completely full, and then it'll start working on the next one, right? And the cactus is always gonna finish first. And of course, if you're on your world, you're gonna have to restart it. You're gonna have to restart it every once in a while, these machines. So, but it will store the XP for you until you feel like you need the XP. So if you're mining or you got a project going on, it's something I seen. I think his name's OMG Minecraft. I think that's who did this. You know, let's go ahead and just I'll just, because it should go in here. Now obviously the overflow valve eventually is going to get clogged up, which is why I would need to have two redstone towers going up there, this is going to be what I want to do, install on my world. I just think I want to do it under the ground, I think, or maybe, because I'm kind of afraid that if something happens that, you know, like this thing needs to be shut off, I think, right before you leave the server. Otherwise, I think it'll screw things up. Are you even going to be, are you even going to do a Bed Wars stream or like playing Hypixel? You know what? I've done them before and nobody liked it. There wasn't one person that was okay with it. I didn't get any likes on it, so I just kind of went, maybe I shouldn't do it. I'm not saying that I shouldn't ever. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't really like playing multiplayer. I used to really enjoy it, but recently I've actually had, let me see, what would be the best way to say this? So multiplayer makes me super angry. Obviously I'll say connection, lag, sometimes people getting RNG and getting lucky. I don't like it because it's like gambling to me. It's straight up gambling. So as you can see, this thing will rarely ever fill up. You know, it's gonna take a long time to fill up. You have to have 15 in it, and it always burns. So it'll never actually have to have. You'll never actually have to have this full. Like I said, there is a way to get them all to work so that this thing's faster, and that's using a minecart system. Yeah, it's using a minecart system. But yeah, once these burn up, you'll get 64 smelting a piece, which is pretty good, I think. Yeah, so fix this. Yeah, so one of the ways I could fix this would be to use a minecart, and have the minecart just basically go across. And I could use a signal strength detector on this chest. So basically, I would have to do this. I'd have to go, let me grab a comparator, redstone, and a torch. So the comparator would come through, and it would have to back power this. So as soon as it detects an item, we would want it to stop the stuff from going below the chest. So yeah, so anyway, so we'd probably want to do an inversion on this. So we could do this, I think. Yeah, and then we'd want it to be, this would actually stop 2 of the hoppers. I don't think we'd want to do that. Let's try it like this. We could basically stop Stop everything in here, and then it has to hit a certain quantity before it allows it through. So it would be this chest is where it would have to fill up. So I don't know how much. I think, yeah, there you go. So what it would do is this would keep this little thing. It would keep, and you could adjust this to hold more, but it would keep the cactus. We'd have to have 2 of them. It would keep the cactus, and then we would have to have a minecart go underneath this chest, and so then it would come through and go back and forth and equally spread out the cactus that you get. Yeah, so it would basically spread these out actively. So right now it's just letting everything go straight through because it's got some in it. But if we wanted to increase it, we could make it so it has to get a lot more than what's in there so that it always has a backup. So then if I was to have if I got rid of this system here, yeah, I got rid of this system and we did, well, I'd actually have to have this chest here, which would suck, but technically I'd have to move this over. But I think to just prove prove that it would actually work, I think we could do this. I think that this is just going to automatically be filled up regardless of how. Yeah, actually, I think it'd be fine. So we would want. Yeah, I don't think this would ever get full, but so we'd want it to kind of do 2 purposes here. So I think I might actually have to get this away from this area because we would need a minecart power rail. See, I could also put it off the side, but I just wanted to prove the concept of it first. So I think we should probably have it go like this, and then we'll make this a hopper facing downward so that it'll fill the chest up. And then we could use 2 power rails and then a bunch of regular rails. So we could do this. So when this kicks on, the yeah, as you can see, it takes it. Okay, I didn't put. I need to put power here. So we would need to have it come back over 1 more. So this would equally do it. So all I would need to do is just something like that. And so what it would do is it would just always feed these and give them a little bit of fuel so that it equally spreads it out so that you're always getting smelting done. Right? Instead of having like one almost completely done. So using this system should actually work better by distributing it. I don't think that it matters over here. Seriously, I don't think it matters over here. But yeah, I definitely think I want to do something like this so that yeah, this one is completely ready. So let's see, / game mode. So if we are in survival, we could come over here and collect these, and we get level 14, 15, 16. Yeah, the idea would be to let it fill up, but this is basically an infinite XP storing machine. So it'll just, when you see all these furnaces off, you know, come over here, and then it's all good. So I just need to figure out a better way to do these, because the ultimate way would be to have this furnace come in here and then this furnace come in here. A lot of XP, dang. Yeah, man, it works pretty well. Yeah, the bamboo, there's so much of it. Yeah, there's so much bamboo that, you know, you don't really, it doesn't really matter. You know, it overflows every time, so you could just, you know, just make sure that it's, you know, you keep filling it. And then this right here will just basically, oh, it's getting rid of the stock immediately. So we're not actually getting what I was actually wanting to have happen. I think, you know what, I think we have to have it here. Let's try it here. I think I have it in the wrong place. Let's try it like this, so... That definitely is a good spot. We only need one of these circuits, so... What this would do, basically, is... It would power... Okay, I need to get this right up on it. So let me try this. That would not work either. We want it to power this hopper. So I guess I could do this. I could get the power off of where we were getting it from, off the chest. Then I send the power down here, and then that will power this hopper, keeping it off, so that, yeah, it should keep it. Oh, it's not allowing items in. Okay, so I need to, I would have to have 2 hoppers. I could lift this up by 1. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that definitely sucks, because... Yeah, because we don't want it to be... We want it to be even, and it's not doing that. So we just basically need to make this thing do an overflow. So I'm thinking of going back to what we had before, but smaller, so it just gets rid of the stuff too fast, I think. So if I was to do this, and yeah, it's not going to stop it, it's just going to keep going. Yeah, the only thing that was stopping it before was when I didn't have the lever on. So yeah, I would have to redo this system. I think I would have to... Technically, I could power these hoppers off by using this device. So yeah, I could have the redstone travel along here. Yeah, we're getting a torch burn out. Is it really on that side? Oh, that shouldn't burn out. Anyway, so this wouldn't even need to work. So the power, just the signal strength has to be strong enough to keep this off. So I would want to invert the signal. Something like that, maybe. Let me see. Actually, let's try going 1 over. Like this. So this will prevent anything from going inside, and it'll allow the thing to fill it up. It would never shut off though, because, yeah, I mean, this is one way where you could prevent it make it so it spreads out the stuff equally just by powering it. The way I have it set up though, that's what's wrong with it. Yeah, so getting it off of this chest is great and all that, but it really would need to be right here. And yeah, I would think that ultimately the best way would either be to just, yeah, because if you want it to be, if you wanted this to actually be distributing it correctly, you have to be able to stop the hopper that's going into it. So I'm thinking that the only way you could do that would be, this chest is the only way you could measure it. So you'd have to, let's see, if you wanted to do that, you could, yeah, if you wanted to distribute it equally. So this hopper, I'm going to say, if I was to do this, have this hopper going into this hopper, or you could have it like this. I could make it do a little turn. Just for now anyway. So we'd have our power coming through here. And the train cart comes through here. And then, okay, so then we could use this to detect, because we'd want to detect everything off of this chest, but yeah. So we'd want to get a block next to the chest with a comparator, getting signal off of it, which would shut off. It needs to shut this one off, but it won't allow items into it. So it has to be, yeah, I'd have to put a whole system onto it. That sucks. It's okay though, we'll go back to what we had before, because I do know that I'll just do a simple redesign of the whole thing. The way that it was working before was working fine. It just needs yeah, it just needs a couple of, I'll say, refinements, I think. Yeah, like this needs to be up higher. So I'll do that. And it also needs to be placed in a good position. I'm actually thinking that having this, like, having these tubes the way I have them is the problem. I think if we were to, because you can't have them right next to each other, but I could have it one closer. And if it was one closer, then the chest would be, it could be here and here, basically, and one would be, you just make one lower than the other, and then that would fix this problem, because this one actually does need to go down by one, right? So all of this would need to move a little bit, but anyway, I am been streaming for an hour, 39 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this. I will get it working. I'll get all the bugs out of it, like I did the chicken farm. And we'll, yeah, I'll just say that, you know, you can't do more than one of these machines. But if you're, you know, using this glitch, you know, I would say that eventually Mojang's going to catch on to it, and they're going to be, yeah. So let's try it one more time. This thing's almost completely full now. Yeah, I wanna let it do its thing first. Yeah, the cactus doesn't produce enough to ever do a full. You can see that, you know, you're getting what is it, about 4 for each one cactus. So it has to be running a while, but it does start producing a lot more. So yeah, so the chests have shut off. So let's see here. Let me see. Give myself, and then we're gonna go see Minecraft. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Minecraft. See, would it be beef? Beef root? Oh yeah, just beef. So beef and an amount of 64. Okay, it's raw. So I will need to just do a quick. So I'm actually going to be dying here in a second. Let me go ahead and grab a couple more of these. Use these for fuel. Okay. So / oh, you know what? I need to die, actually. Let me die real quick. What's up, Sash? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Sash. Okay. Respawn. Okay, so the XP farm just does XP. I don't think we need that. Okay, so let's see how much it gives us when it's completely done. So yeah, so it stores it, and then not until you turn this lever off will it actually start putting anything into this chest. So now what you do is just go over and you grab. So we're at level 5, 8, 11. So you get 15 each time. That's actually not bad. You can't do any more though, I'll say, than this. Yeah, you actually can't do any more than this because there's actually 2 reasons why. It will never fill up the sixth chest. So, yeah. And you can see that, honestly, the best thing you could do, I think, the easiest way is to have a chest up here and don't have it automatically feed into it. And just let it fill up and then manually put the stuff in here. Let's see, let me get caught up in the conversation. So Sash comes and comments and says, "Sup, bro, Montana." Alpha Dog says, "Sash, what's up? Man? You're out here a lot, or you're out here a lot." Sash says, "Built the new zero tick sugarcane farm, so OP." Yeah, does it work on Bedrock Edition? I'm pretty sure it works on Bedrock Edition. Yeah, this is probably the biggest issue right here is that basically that one area where it's collecting stuff. Yeah, I would say that I could use a manual thing so that would never happen. It didn't happen last night when I checked it, so maybe I should just use a empty tube and let it just fall down the tube with no water. It might be an easier solution. I think that it's the chamber. If you look, it's bouncing, you know? So I'm thinking, let me actually turn the sound off. There we go. Yeah, it works insanely well. Yeah, look at this one though. Look at how many stacks we're gonna get here, so we're talking about messing with how much you're getting because of this, it getting stuck there randomly. So one way to fix it would be to fill the entire container up with water, which I tried that already. Let's see, water. It didn't seem to help. So something like this, right? Because it's going to pull it down. So, yeah, you still end up getting the random one over there, though. But I think that this is probably the solution, is to have water there. Yeah, see, look, it's getting stuck there again. Yeah. So, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that, I think the only solution, honestly, would be to make it so that it can go out further. So, something like this. That way it never bounces back, because that's actually what's happening, is it's just bouncing back, so. Let's see, so I just need to go down one more block. And then basically we would have to get a water source. Let's see, where's the water sources? Let's see, water. Yeah, because using a hopper system would actually be the most efficient, but yeah, I put water in there and it's just wanting to float. So yeah, I could also collect it and then have it ejected using a hopper dropping system, which would mean I would need to move this back further. But yeah, so this seems to not do it. It's actually doing the same. You're still getting it to drop, but let me check it real quick. Let's start from scratch and see. I'm actually collecting some here. So if we had it like this and you had stagnant water, it would just flow up. So if I was to yeah. So yeah, this wouldn't work. I mean, I could get it to work, but you'd have to put glass here, which then would collect it. Yeah, I think the only way to get this to be a dropless system would be to use a hopper. Alright, Alpha. Catch you later. I'm getting ready to jump off as well. I just wanted to see this real quick. Yeah, I think that that's probably, I mean, getting that loss, I think that that's the only thing you could do. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything you can do about it. Like, I could just move this over, for instance, though. I could move it over and I could use an actual dropper. Yeah, I could use an actual dropper. So a hopper with a dropper in it, and I shouldn't ever get that there. For instance, let me see, a hopper. If I was to replace this with a hopper, yeah, if I was going to replace this with a hopper, for instance, and then we went, say, chest, it doesn't have to be a trap chest, but chest, if I did this just a couple times, like if I went down here and then I forgot about that. That redstone's gonna get washed away. It's okay, it doesn't matter. So I could then eject it using a detector. So I could basically get rid of all this, and then I could use a dropper. Let's see, where's the dropper? Dropper. Yeah, I could use a dropper. And then the dropper would basically come kicking it into this little space, and then we could just have... I don't know if it's going to get messed up here, but yeah, so then we would take the power off of here with a see, well, I would need a comparator and some redstone. So take the power off of that, and then you come over here like so. It's too small for, well, actually, you know, I could try to use that. I don't think it will work though. So if we had, it should actually work. This thing's pretty compact. So yeah, this would just basically eject it as fast as it could load it. Let's see though, we're getting some there popping up, huh? So something like this would actually stop it from doing that. Yeah, this would, you'd have to have this here. Yeah, you'd have to have it. Yeah, I think if I wanted to do it this way, this would be the way to do it. This one doesn't matter, but yeah, this one would give me way more efficiency. Efficiency 12. Yeah, these dumped all their contents out. It's okay. Let's go ahead and start from scratch. Alright. And then of course you'd have tons of green. See, I can fix the music now. Put the blocks back on. So yeah, this would actually fix the whole problem, I think. And then I do wonder if I even need the water. Is the water, like, I don't think you actually need it. I think it's something, I mean, because I could have the hopper go, you know, I could have the hopper. Yeah, I think the water is useless. I think if I just drop this directly underneath, like so, it would just fall using gravity, and yeah, it would just fall using gravity. So yeah, I think that this would work fine. I don't think there would be, it's probably just as fast, if not faster. to just drop it directly into it. I thought that there might be a glitch problem with it though, but so something like that would be cool. And then why have all of this here? This one actually does have to angle though, unfortunately. So I'll leave that one with water, but I think a reconstruction, a redesigning of these tubes is what's necessary for sure. I think that, yeah, having to have this on it when we could just be dropping it directly down, it does need it if you don't want to lose any. But I'm going to say I don't think it matters if you lose any. I just noticed that, yeah, you're getting, you get two, I don't know, I think you get about eight in comparison. And then, yeah, this thing's kicking them out as fast as they come in. So you're getting like, I don't know, what is it, 1001? You're getting 4 a second. And then this one you're getting 1001, 1002, 1001, 1000. Yeah, so it's about every second for that. So you're getting 2 to 1 on this. So yeah. Yeah, I'll try redesigning this to get it to work better. The whole placement of it's wrong, but I do think that that's cool. So I think to prevent having this thing mess up on me, I think turning it off before you jump off is probably the smartest way to go, honestly. You turn the thing off and then save and quit so that there's no glitches. Because if you ran 4 of these at once, it will just basically say your game's corrupted. I had it happen. I'm glad I took a backup, but so yeah, we would want the tubes to be like this. We'd want the tubes to be like right next to each other, and yeah, something like that. So I would actually want those tubes to come like right there, or maybe even like this. Like have it like in a 1, 2. Let me go ahead and recreate what I want it to be like. So yeah, so we'd have one tube coming up and one tube coming down, and then it would have to come into a hopper, preferably facing that way. So the hoppers would go like that, and then one needs to be down further, I think. Yeah, one would need to be down further. Yeah, one up higher, one down lower. So this one, so yeah, I actually want it to be the opposite, I think. I think I'd want it to be like this. And so then we would have our set that would be going like this into the top there. All right, let's do it one more higher, just so I can get a visual of it. Okay, so we'd have our two things dropping down, and I could actually do this, because you can, yeah, you could do this basically. Like that, and then same thing over here. That would have to be a chest or something, but yeah. So we could have, I could have one machine over here, one machine over here, and then we just want them dropping directly down. No interference, just going straight down. Yeah, and then so from here I could use, it would be, so this row would be going like this, and then that row would be going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would cost you one more hopper than if you just did it right above the machine, but I think that having that noise not be there is probably the best, I think. Okay, so then you'd have your furnaces. I don't know if this is the right height or not, but so they would get their, I think that's, yeah, fuels right here. Yeah, so fuel's there. So I could bring this hopper up by 1. Okay, so this would load the machine for us, and then right here we would get our cactus right there. And then you would have, so it would look like that. I think that would be fine. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go. I'll leave it for now, and I'll come back and I'll put that one in, because yeah, I don't think it needs to be up so high either. I think you stop hearing it at about like this high, so I think it'd be okay at like right here. So I don't need that. And then, you know, instead of having to use a bunch of source blocks of water, this would just be so much easier. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And you guys have a good one.